All right, what's up, everyone? Nick Atkin, SCMP Martial Arts. We are here in Bangkok, Thailand, at the Best Western Grand Plus Hotel, something like that. Anyway, I'm here with the man, Aung La N Sang. Hasn't been too long since I saw you, Aung La. Quick turnaround for you. Yeah. You were fighting in November, I think, and you're back already.
I have short-term memory, so I don't even remember my last fight. So
it was quick.
So I'm ready for this one. I'm excited for this one, and I'm ready to put on a show in Bangkok. Never ever competed in Bangkok, so I'm excited.
Oh, it's the first one for you. I've never covered a show in Bangkok for one championship, so we're both experiencing a new first here. Change of opponent though for you. You had Fan Rong originally, and I think you got COVID. Yeah. Now out, so you got Gilberto Galvao, and it's a catch weight.
Yeah, it's a catch weight, and I know like. Stylistically, they're different. Fan Rong and Gilberto Galvao are stylistically very different, but it's okay. We prepare for everybody, and I'm just happy that we have a bout.
Yep. I saw you downstairs a bit earlier in the breakfast room, having an omelette, I think, and some fruit, keeping it light. No problem with weight this time. I think you had a little issue last time, but it's all good because of catch weight now.
I didn't have a problem with weight. I had a problem with peeing. But yeah, it shouldn't be a problem, my weight is there. My weight is around, it's very close to the weight right now, so it shouldn't be a problem at all.
Okay. What are you expecting with a win, if you get the win here? Where does that leave you in the division? I know you want to get the belt back long term, but you've also talked about being the guy who takes on all the challenges, a gatekeeper kind of thing. Have you changed your outlook over the holidays? How are you feeling after you saw Dick Ritter lose to Malikin?
Yeah, I'm sure the Ritter's going to need some time off, so it's okay. I want to stay active. I want to keep improving as a mixed martial artist, fill in some of my holes, and just keep, being a better mixed martial artist, and also just keep putting on exciting shows for the fans. That to me is very important. So as a mixed martial arts fan, I want to see exciting bouts, and I am first and foremost a mixed martial arts fan. So as a fan, I want to put on great shows for the fan as well.
Yeah, you always do. There was a first round TKO last time out against Yushin Okami. This time, what are you expecting to do here? As this guy's going to be a little bit different, isn't he, you think? How do you think he's going to approach the fight?
Gilberto Galvao has nothing to lose and a lot to gain. Beating me is like title implication for a lot of these guys. So I know he's going to come hard. But, I believe I have what it takes to get the win, and I'm sure he does too. But, it's always a dangerous fight when you fight somebody that has nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Mm-hmm. And would you like another quick turnaround if you get another quick win? Maybe line up that Fan Rong bout again?
Yeah, sure. March, let's go.
March is Singapore, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter where. We're international travelers. So.
What about Denver, May? Would you like to do that?
Amazing. Yeah, that would be amazing. Not having to do this, 20+ hour flight would be amazing. If I do, compete in Denver, it would be exciting, and I'll prepare very well for it for sure.
Would you be coming out in February for Martin's fight again?
Yep, I'll be here for February for Martin's fight as well. I'll be in his corner, and I know Martin's working his butt off, so he's got he's in that same boat as I was in a while, coming off of like losses. And he's working super hard. You guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna be in for a treat. He's gonna be. He's been working very hard.
Yeah, he's. You got to take your hat off to Martin. He's taking on another huge prospect who had a great debut, Shamil Gasanov. Yes, it's a very risky one, isn't it?
Right. Every match he's taking is like nobody knows about these guys, but they're good, man. They're really good. They're the young and hungry lions, and like. I still believe Martin's got what it takes, but this bout is a tough one. Shamil is like no joke, he's somebody to look out for, and it's gonna be a tough one for him. But that's the life we chose, so let's go.
Yeah. Well, I also wanted to ask you about what you thought of the Ritter Malakin fight in Manila. Were you surprised at the result, or did you think that Malakin had the ability to stuff the takedowns, and then once it stayed on the feet, Malakin kind of had that advantage, didn't he?
Was I surprised? Not surprised, because look at the caliber of wrestling that Malakin has, right? And look at his striking ability. In the last few years, he's been just working on his boxing. This game, you have to evolve and you have to get better. You can't be one trick pony, you know. And I feel the same way about myself. You know, I need to improve and I need to keep evolving if I want to stay relevant, or else you can get left behind. It's like anything in this world, you know. If you don't evolve, if you don't get better, you're gonna get left behind, you know. So it was what I expected. Nothing out of the norm, you know. His head positioning, his hand positioning were very good. His attacks, you know, his boxing was very good, very versatile, going to the head, going to the body. And it's just a matter of time. The guy has so much power, you know, so much power. And you know, style makes fights. Style makes fights. So he's just a bad stylistic matchup for Renier.
Do you think maybe I'll challenge Malakin for the light heavyweight belt again, or you want to stay in middleweight?
I'm going to stay middleweight, you know. I mean, for sure middleweight. I'm going to stay at middleweight. You never know what, you know, you never know what can happen in this world. You never know. I mean, if it makes sense, you know, you never know, though.
Did it also make you think, did it show you a way to defeat the Ritter? Did you gain anything from that? If you are going to have a trilogy.
Yeah. Everyone's beatable in this game. Everyone, every single man on any day is beatable, you know. It's just that, like just look at the Thai fighters. You know, you have guys that look like phenomenal, the best of the best, right? Super Bowl. They have like 300 wins and then they have like 20 losses. You know, it's like everyone is beatable. Everyone's beatable. It's just that in MMA you don't have enough fights. You know, you have 100 fights. I guarantee you're not going to win all of them. The Thai guys have like 300 fights. It's everybody has, you know, there's always ways to beat somebody on a certain night.
All right. Well, it was very sad. Last time I spoke to you, you came to Singapore just after the death of Rumble, and sadly we have another tragedy this week after the death of Victoria Lee at 18 years old. I already spoke to you a little bit downstairs. Just we were both saying how sad we were, but yeah, it hit you hard, right?
Yeah, I'm heartbroken for Ken. You know, as a man with a 2-year-old daughter, like I know the connection that you have with your daughter. A father and a daughter is just like. There's no love that you know you can have, and it hurts me. It hurts me just to think about it, you know. And I met Victoria a year ago, right? Victoria a year ago, and she's so sweet. Like the whole family is sweet, you know. But this one is like it's a hard one to take. I couldn't believe it when I read the post. I had to reread it and reread it and reread it again, you know. And I just feel for the whole family. Condolence to the Lee family. I can't even put it in words. 18, think about it. 18, she had so much to live for. So much to live for, you know.
And just potential future champion, right?
Yeah, for sure. Potential future champion. And I mean, 18, like she's just a teenager, you know. And just goes to show how short this life is, you know, like. You gotta make good with your maker, man. Like it's just hard, man. For me to try to understand this, like an 18-year-old, like passing away like that, it's just hard. I feel for the parents. I feel for the sisters. I feel for the brothers. I feel for her family, man. So condolence to the Lee family. We'll be praying for you guys for sure.
Yeah, and it's very sad, obviously, but. You've got to go out there and take care of business on Saturday. You know, it's going to be emotional, I think, this week, right?
I mean, it's been emotional for everyone in one championship, and even for you, you know, even for you, it's like so young and so lively, and then the next moment it's gone. Like, so we just got to cherish every moment and be thankful for the life that we have every single day.
Yeah. Very well said, Ong. I couldn't say it better myself. Condolences to all the Lee family. We're all thinking of you, everyone in One Championship. And but Aung La, yeah, final word Saturday. You, Gilberto Galvão.
Yep.
What can your fans expect?
It's going to be a good one for sure. And I know he's coming to fight. I know he has nothing to lose and everything to gain. And when you're in the cage with me, you have a lot to lose. So it's going to be an exciting one for sure.
It always is, Aung La, when you fight. Well, thank you again for catching up, and I'll see you maybe at the weigh-ins, the ceremony, and the press conference. Yeah, sure, it's always a good time when you're here.
Yeah, Happy New Year's, guys.